Imagine waking up and instantly downloading a new language, or mastering crypto trading without years of grinding through YouTube tutorials and Reddit threads. Sounds like sci-fi, right? Well, brain chips might just turn that into your regular Tuesday morning, before you laugh it off like it's another Elon Musk meme or worry this means some government is gone. Nah, jack, into your brain, hang tight. The reality is far more fascinating and way more terrifying, because this isn't just about tech. This is about your mind, your money, and your very identity. Welcome to the world of neural enhancement. Real-life intelligence upgrades are no longer a concept they're knocking at your door. Brain chips neural implants are designed to enhance your brain's ability to think, learn, and remember. We're not talking about curing disease here. We're talking about amplifying human cognition. Think faster, memory recall, lightning speed mental calculations, or processing info like a quantum computer wearing a hoodie. Neuralink's chips are already allowing paralyzed individuals to type with just their minds. But imagine the next step: accessing raw mental horsepower on demand. You wouldn't need to study languages or math formulas, you'd absorb them instantly. Red Bull gives you wings, brain chips give you bandwidth. This idea might sound like it's decades away, but the foundation is already laid. Neuralink, Synchron, BlackRock Neurotech, they're all making this very real, very fast. Let's rewind a bit. It all started with deep brain stimulation to treat Parkinson's. Then came brain-computer interfaces. BCI is helping stroke victims and those with locked-in syndrome. But now we're moving past restoration. We're entering the realm of amplification. In 2025, Neuralink's human trials have crossed a huge milestone. Participants can surf the web, write messages, and control a computer cursor all just by thinking. Detecto senti reach mind per se, but it decodes the neural signals that represent your intent. That's the difference. It's not mind reading, it's mind translating, and it's fast. Like going from Morse code to fiber optics fast. This isn't a pipe dream. It's FDA-backed, university-partnered, multi-billion-dollar innovation. But here's the twist. What happens when you take a healthy brain and push it beyond natural limits? Boosting intelligence sounds amazing, right? Until you realize what could go wrong. What if someone hacks your thoughts? What if your employer requires a brain chip just to stay competitive? What if intelligence becomes a subscription model? Unlock Genius Mode for just $9.99 a month. Your thoughts aren't just data there. So who owns the upgraded version of you? What if the chip malfunctions? Imagine your brain buffering while you try to flirt. Hey, so I was wondering if you'd let... Please wait. It's funny until it isn't. Because when your brain gets plugged into a network, all the rules change. Thoughts are no longer private. Emotions can be tracked. Focus levels, attention span, cognitive fatigue become measurable, and marketable. And this is where things get even more personal. Your money. Let's say you're trying to get into crypto trading. You've read the charts, watched the tutorials, but your brain just can't keep up with the speed of market shifts. Now picture your competitor. He's got a chip. He's getting real-time signals from his own nervous system data showing when he's overconfident or when fear is clouding his logic. His chip tells him to pause, to breathe, to reevaluate. Yours doesn't. Guess who makes the better trades? Brain chips could split society. Not by income, but by processing power. The upgraded versus the unup. It's one thing to lose a job to AI, it's another to lose a job to someone who is a. What happens when employers only want people with faster mental reactions? When cognitive tests aren't just about logic, they're about neural efficiency. Imagine applying for a job in 2030, you pass the interview, you have experience, but they ask, are you chip enabled? You say no. They say sorry. And it doesn't stop there, you start seeing it in dating apps. Your profile doesn't just show your photo, it shows your IQ bandwidth, your reaction time, your emotional stability index. Suddenly, even love has a neural ranking system. If that sounds dystopian, it kind of is. But here's the paradox. The very same chips that can divide us can also unlock insane opportunities. The brain chip market is projected to hit over $30 billion by 2030. Startups are exploding. VC money is pouring in. This isn't some fringe fantasy. This is the next gold rush, except the gold is in your head. And if you're in crypto or investing, this becomes your edge. Imagine scanning your emotional state while trading. Your chip detects greed kicking in and sends a pulse to slow you down. Or it notices you're fatigued and blocks high-risk trades. It's like having a brain coach with you 24/7. We're talking real-time neurofeedback loops that optimize performance, not just reactively, but proactively. Athletes train their body. Traders will train their brains. And with the rise of AI models integrated into neural chips, you could run simulations, make predictions, even auto-detect scams, all from within your mind. No screens, no keyboards, just signal. You'll become the interface. That's power. But let's not ignore the shadow, because every technological revolution creates two things: innovation and inequality. What happens when only the wealthy can afford cognitive upgrades? What happens when your insurance premium spikes because your chip data shows signs of mental instability? Or worse, what if governments require mandatory implants for safety? What if your criminal history isn't based on what you did, but on what your neural data suggests you might do? Pre-crime anyone. The more we connect our brains to the network, the more the network can shape how we think. And let's talk bugs, because software crashes, updates fail, glitches happen. Imagine your mental RAM gets corrupted. You forget how to drive, or worse, you remember the wrong version of events, false memories, hacked emotions, fake dopamine hits. Reality itself becomes ... editable. But here is the deepest question of all. What does it mean to be human when our intelligence is no longer natural? In a world where your thoughts are augmented, where your brain is optimized, will we still value organic smarts, or will chipless people be the new lower class, like dial-up in a fiber optic world? Let's say it's 2035. Artists are creating music not from inspiration, but from neural brainstorms. Entrepreneurs are building empires at the speed of thought. Students are uploading entire courses to their memory banks. Exciting, yes, but what about creativity? What about the struggle that gives meaning to achievement? Will people still earn intelligence or just subscribe to it? And what happens to free will when AI is co-piloting your decisions? We're standing at the edge of something massive. Brain chips won't just change how we think, they'll change who we are. You won't be just you anymore. You'll be the sum of your biology, your software, and your upgrades. So now the real question is, will you upgrade, or will you opt out and risk being left behind? Because whether we like it or not, the era of enhanced intelligence is coming. And the smartest choice might be figuring out where you stand before the world makes that choice for you. If your mind's buzzing right now, good, that means you're still thinking for yourself for now. So, would you get a brain chip to boost your intelligence? Or does that cross the line of what makes us human? Let me know. And if you want to explore something even wilder like actual mind-to-mind communication, check out the next video popping up now. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and stay sharp because the future waits for no one.